Well, as we get more developments, we will keep bringing you those updates. But on to the big story here on Mirror Now tonight. Now, you may have seen reports of a few farmers here and there in Madhya Pradesh raising issues and speaking about problems in the current farm loan waiver implementation scheme. I don't need to remind you, viewers, that this was one of the biggest poll promises of the Congress party in the state elections that just happened in Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and MP. And they perhaps also got an edge because of this farm loan waiver promise. But how are they doing it? With Rahul Gandhi announcing the loan waiver within 2 days after government took charge, is that the end of the procedure? No, it's not. It's not even close to. And the Congress government is only realizing now that there are far too many problems on ground for them to take it so lightly and start boasting about it. What we are going to do tonight is we are going to bring you specific examples which are reflective of a larger problem. So many farmers are facing this one kind of problem that we will show you as a specific case study. We'll go across to our reporter and we'll also bring you the government reactions. So stay tuned as we bring to you the ground reality of Madhya Pradesh's farm loan waiver, which frankly right now is looking like a big mess. We start with the story of 36-year-old farmer Ram Vilas Yadav, who had a 5-acre wheat farm in the Nasrullaganj village in Madhya Pradesh. His father had taken a loan of 1.22 lakh rupees. But the list that has now been issued by the Madhya Pradesh government says he's entitled to only a loan waiver of 7,000 rupees. Here is his story.
मेरे पिताजी ने 56,782 रुपये का कर्जा ले रखा था। कमलनाथ जी की सरकार ने ये बोला था, बोले 10 दिन में आपका कर्जा माफ़ हो जाएगा। लेकिन ना कर्जा माफ़ हुआ और ना कुछ हुआ। मेरा टोटल लोन आ रहा है 1,22,048 रुपये। लेकिन उन्होंने जो लिस्ट दी है, सोसाइटी की जो लिस्ट दी है, उसमें 7,952 रुपये मात्र आए। ना कर्जा माफ़ होना है और ना कुछ होना है। ये देखिए मैडम, कुछ भी नहीं होना मैडम, ये सिर्फ एक लॉलीपॉप है। इसलिए मैं तो आग्रह यही करता हूँ कि भैया मत करो कर्जा माफ़। किसान के लिए कोई कर्जा माफ़ी एक आम मुद्दा नहीं है। यदि वो समर्थन मूल्य भी देते तो भी उससे भी काम चल जाता। और 15 रोज़ तो हो गए एक कागज पत्थर मांगते हुए, बोले ये लेके आओ वो लेके आओ। क्या करेगा किसान आदमी? खेत में पानी देगा या फिर क्या करेगा?
So that is one kind of problem, and at least this one is being told he will get 7,000 rupees. There are many who are only being given 200 rupees, 300 rupees. Remember, the promise was a loan waiver up to 2 lakh rupees. 57-year-old Vinay Singh Chauhan, who lives in a village called Khajrulikalla, which is 14 kilometers away from Bhopal, is also a victim of this chaos. He took a loan of 95,000 rupees, but his name is not even on the list. Take a look.
साहब नाम नहीं आया जी, नगर निगम में देखा था तो नाम नहीं आया उसमें लिस्ट में। 95,000 कर्ज लिया था 4 एकड़ पे, तो कुछ मिल जाता तो मदद हो जाती बच्चों की पढ़ाई लिखाई की। लड़का देखने गया था उस नगर निगम ऑफिस में, तो नाम ही नहीं आया लिस्ट में।
Stay with me. We'll gradually bring you more such stories. We'll also bring you the big reactions from the government. But let's also introduce to you our panel of experts this evening. And I've got Mr. Vivek Agnihotri, former Secretary General for Rajya Sabha, retired IAS officer. Abhimanyu Kohar, National Coordinator with Rashtriya Kisan Mahasangh. I've got Dr. Anil Soumitra, spokesperson for the BJP from Bhopal. And Sudhir Tiwari, farmer leader from Madhya Pradesh. Richard George, spokesperson for the Congress party. Let me go across first to Sudhir Tiwari and ask him what are his people telling you. Sudhir Tiwari ji, कुछ केसेस तो हमने पिछले 2 हफ्तों में कम से कम 20 से 25 किसानों से खुद बात करी, काफ़ी और रिपोर्ट्स आए उनमें, और सबकी प्रॉब्लम कुछ अलग अलग है। आपको क्या बताया जा रहा है? What is the on ground problem that you have come across?
पहले तो मैं आपके चैनल को, क्योंकि किसानों के रिलेटेड समस्या को आज तक कभी किसी चैनल ने इतना गंभीरतापूर्वक और इतना डीप लेवल पे, इतने ग्राउंड लेवल पे आज तक कभी इसको प्रसारित नहीं किया है, तो मैं आपके चैनल को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। मैं अभी हम लोगों ने काफ़ी किसानों से चर्चा करी, और किसानों में काफ़ी जो अकाउंट से रिलेटेड, कि उनका लोन कम है, ज़्यादा बताया जा रहा है, किसी का ज़्यादा लोन है बट उनका जो कर्ज माफ़ी से रिलेटेड अगर उनके पास उनके जो लिस्ट आ रही है, जो लिस्ट जो कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटियों में जो लग रही है, वो लिस्ट में उनका 10% या 5% ही लगभग लोन का पूरा उनका बताया जा रहा है कि यही इनका माफ़ होने की स्थिति में है। तो इस तरीके के जो काफ़ी किसानों में इस तरीके से असंतोष है, रोष है, और वो समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं कि वो क्या करें, कि क्या वो श्रेणी में है या नहीं, और वो किसको इस जो है इस समस्या से अवगत कराएं। ऐसा कोई अभी सिस्टम नहीं है
जी, ऐसा कोई सिस्टम नहीं है। और ये सारे जो पॉइंट है, मैं रिचर्ड जॉर्ज के पास बाद में जाऊंगी ताकि वो सारे सवालों का एक साथ जवाब दे सके। बट लेट मी ऑल्सो ब्रिंग इन आर रिपोर्टर दिशा, and she is the one who's traveling through Madhya Pradesh right now and giving us these stories. And Disha, there are different kinds of problems that we've come across. One is, of course, that some of the farmers are getting a very small, paltry, insignificant amount as loan waiver. But in some cases, those who've not taken loans or have taken a smaller loan, the list says something else altogether. Disha, can you hear me? Okay, we're going to go back to Disha in just a bit. Let me go across to Richard George and ask him, Mr. George, what is happening and what was the point of coming and boasting about announcing a waiver when the benefit doesn't reach the farmers?
All right, first of all, I would thank the opportunity that the channel has given me, through which I would at least be in a position to clarify what the BJP is deliberately trying to do out here is confuse the farmers. The scheme in itself is quite simple, and every Gram Panchayat, there's been a nodal officer that has been also answering to farmers' concerns and questions, and also making them understand how to go about the process. The process initiated with the with a form distribution that was given to all the farmers, and that was being aimed and also mean sure that there is no farmer who's a legitimate farmer who has a legitimate loan should be left out, or any kind of other fake accounts that appear in the rage. Today itself we have covered that during the tenure of the Bharatiya Janata Party from the past 15 years, since we got into this process of loan waiving, there's a scam that has come out which could be around 3,000 crores already. And just to ensure that there is transparency in the process, we adapted this particular scheme. The farmers are already knowing the process, and I would repeat the process. What the process is, the forms have been given to the farmers on the 15th of Jan. The last date to submit these forms is 5th of February, after which the officials will again scrutinize the data, check for anything that is fake out there, ensure that every farmer who's supposed to be benefited from the scheme is being benefited, and then from 22nd of February we are going to start providing them with
this farmer story that we
certificates.
just ran, what would you tell him? The one whose family has taken a loan of more than 1 lakh rupees and who's only getting 7,000 rupees. What would you tell him? Where has it gone wrong? That can't be BJP's fault, can it?
Absolutely. What I'm saying is, let's assume it's not BJP's fault, but somewhere we are just seeing a brother in arm kind of a situation, because today I was being made aware with a report that there are at least 20 bank officials that were being given a notice and they're being suspended. Now, there could be a kind of alignment between them, and that has been probed. The FIR launching has already been started, and as the days pass by, this fact is going to just come out in front of the entire citizens of Madhya Pradesh.
Dr. Anil Shaumitra, do you want to respond to this? That your party is the one who's spreading false information. This is just the beginning of the process where one list has come out and it's going to take another 1 month, 1.5 months to really implement the scheme.
देखिए, ये जो जॉर्ज साहब भाजपा को बीच में लेके आ रहे हैं, भाजपा तो इस पूरे मामले में कहीं है नहीं। भाजपा ने बार बार ये कहा है कि आपने जो वादा किया है किसानों से, प्रदेश की जनता से, कि 10 दिन के भीतर कर्जा माफ करेंगे, 10 दिन के भीतर तो कुछ हुआ नहीं, ये प्रक्रिया में उलझ गए हैं। और प्रक्रिया भी ऐसी हो रही है जो मध्य प्रदेश के किसानों के लिए भारी पड़ रही है। और आपके रिपोर्टर नहीं बताया, किसान बता रहे हैं कि भैया 7,000 का कर्जा हुआ, 1 लाख बता रहे हैं। और 1 लाख का जिसने कर्जा लिया उसको आप उसके लिस्ट में आप 500 रुपए, 1000 रुपए बता रहे हो। तो ये कौन कर रहा है? मुझे ये लग रहा है कि कहीं ना कहीं कांग्रेस ने इसमें भी घपले घोटाले की पूरी योजना बना रखी है। और जो इनके कार्यकर्ता हैं, कांग्रेस के कार्यकर्ता, वो इनकी मंशा ये है कि उनके कर्जा माफ कर दिया जाए उनके नाम पर, बजाय उसके जो जेन्युइन किसान है, जो जेन्युइन फार्मर है, उसने जो कर्जा लिया है अपने खेती के लिए, उसका कर्जा माफ करने की बजाय ये कांग्रेस के कार्यकर्ताओं का कर्ज माफ करने की फिराक में है। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी ये होने नहीं देगी। कृपा करिए, कांग्रेस, भाजपा कहाँ है इसमें? आप कह रहे हैं कंफ्यूजन क्रिएट कर रहे हैं। आपने कहा है काला,
ठीक है, मैं शो के स्टार्टिंग में ही कांग्रेस भाजपा की लड़ाई में नहीं घुसना चाहती हूँ। वी वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट द रियल प्रॉब्लम इज, वी वांट टू शो पीपल द स्टोरीज दैट वी फाउंड एंड देन आस्क सम रियली concrete and constructive questions. Let me see if Disha can hear me. Disha, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, so Disha, can you tell our viewers what you found, the various different kinds of problems that the farmers are encountering right now, and who's really helping them? Is the government officials there to explain to them what the procedure is?
Well, Tanvi, here when we traveled across villages here, especially in the remote areas in the state of Madhya Pradesh, we saw that how at least 60% of the farmers have been affected in a big way. And if we talk about the discrepancies and the irregularities, it is huge here. For instance, we have got ground reports here where farmers are telling us that if they even if they have taken loan, their names are not mentioned in the loan waiver list, and vice versa. A farmer who has taken only 50,000 rupees loan, his outstanding amount in the beneficiary list is showing close to 2 lakh rupees. So these are various discrepancies that have come to light. And as far as when we questioned the farmers that who is really helping them on the ground level, they really had no answers to that, because they just told us that they are moving from pillar to post, they are moving to the Gram Panchayat at the district level to check whether the discrepancy and irregularity in the list has been corrected or not. No one from the government has come forward to tell them that by when all of this will be corrected, by when they will actually get the loan waiver amount that they really deserve. And all of these are the marginal and small farmers, Tanvi, who have taken loans up to 2 lakh rupees. And here the biggest problem is that 45 lakh farmers have already applied for the loan waiver till now, and slowly we are seeing everyday new discrepancies coming into light, which of course is making farmers really angry and disappointed, because with the hope that they will get a loan waiver within 10 days, they have actually invested their money in some of the other input. We heard one of the farmers saying that he had a dream of getting his daughter married because he could save some money to do so, but at the end of the day his outstanding amount showed 2.5 lakh rupees, but he has actually taken loan of only 1.5 lakh rupees. So why there is such a huge difference here, and the government is not being able to answer these questions to the farmers at the ground level. So we know for the fact that not a single farmer has received money directly into their bank account. The government will start doing this from 22nd of February this year, but when the ground reality is really different than when we traveled across villages.
Yes, so this is a very important point for our viewers to understand. Every time the Congress party, somebody from the party comes and boasts about the fact कि हमने कर दिया, हमने तो कर्जा माफी कर दिया, we've given the farm loan waiver, they haven't yet. The process of giving the money will only start in the last week of February. Right now, what it looks like is just a messy list with lots of discrepancies and irregularities and mismatches, and those who are being told that they will get some money, they don't know why they're getting such less money. Disha, thanks so much for bringing us these stories and for really bringing out the reality of how the scheme is being implemented on ground. Now, let me go across to Richard George again. In fact, before that, I believe we've also got the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh who spoke about this issue today. Let's listen into what Kamal Nath told us about government acknowledging this and taking action.
शिकायतें आ रही हैं कि किस प्रकार का फर्जी ऋण, किस प्रकार का घोटाला हुआ है। आज सुबह ही 3-4 लोग मुझे मिले जिन्होंने कोई कर्जा नहीं लिया, दूसरे मिले जिन्होंने कर्जा पटा लिया, तो उनके नाम पर 2 लाख रुपए कर्जा लिखा हुआ है, सूची जो निकली है। ये एक बहुत बड़ा घोटाला है। अभी तक मैं सोचता हूँ जो अंदाज है हमारा कि 2000 करोड़ रुपए से ज़्यादा ये घोटाला सामने आएगा। हमने कहा है कि हम पुलिस में रिपोर्ट करें, एफआईआर लॉन्च करें, हम कड़ी कार्रवाई करेंगे।
A 2000 crore ghotala. Mr. George, before I go to our other panelists, can you explain to us what is this scam that your government is now talking about?
Well, it would definitely be when it is talking about lodging an FIR, everything is going to be crystal clear when the cases come out. And that's exactly what we are talking about right now. When you're talking about these kind of irregularities, you know, the government is just 1 month old right now. And when we're talking about the irregularities, it is directly in connection with the BJP government when they were ruling the state for the past 15 years. The irony is they never talked about, or they never even intended to think about the loan waiver or trying to put an end to the farmer anguish. But right now they're trying to cry rats on the entire thing, what is happening. Yeah. And ultimately, I can assure you that once the investigation proceeds, you would definitely see that you know, everything is going to get crystal clear on its own. The scam is just a byproduct.
No,
we initiated
you have to tell us what kind of scam you're talking about, right? Here you are. You have to give us some answers. You have to tell us what this scam is. Suddenly you are telling us 2000 crore ka scam hai. Who's doing the scam? Now, is the scam the fact that people who never took loans, their names have popped up in this list? That means that somebody wanted to get benefit out of this waiver.
Exactly.
And if that is the
scam. That's how definitely.
So who's made this list?
That's exactly what the scam is. The farmers, we also have farmers, and we've also made ground reports on our side as well. We've come across so many cases where the farmer is having a loan of 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees, and he claims that he has never even been there or never even applied for this loan, and he's just in a jeopardy. He does not know where this 50,000 or 1 lakh loan that has been shown in his name.
Okay. Who made this list is one question that we need an answer to. Mr. Vivek Agnihotri, you've worked very closely with the government in various roles. Can you help us understand why is it that every time we talk about a benefit scheme for the farmers, the benefit never reaches them? Where are we lacking in this system? Mr. Agnihotri, good evening. Can you hear me?
No, I can vaguely hear you, and the sound was okay earlier, but now it is very poor.
Okay, we will try and
fix. I would
fix.
like to say that this scheme, the scheme of loan waiver, is basically flawed, and this has been found elsewhere also. And actually, it is actually a bit of antediluvian. The Congress party itself has leapfrogged from loan waiver to MiG-19, as you must have read about, and they have gone beyond. Now they are going beyond the Telangana Raitu Bandhu, the Kalia scheme on Lord Jagannath in Odisha, and the Niti Ayog's scheme of area-based income compensation, and even the Arvind Subramaniam's scheme, now latest, the former economic advisor, who said that there should be a quasi-universal rural income compensation or rural income, basic income. So these are the things which the Congress party is now talking about, universal basic income. I think moving towards that would be much better than going into this antediluvian compensation for, crop loss and this, that, and this thing which has not served its purpose elsewhere also. I mean, it has come out very clearly. People have got a check of 1 rupee, 2 rupees based on this kind of loan waiver. Because implementation of this is little complicated.
Yes.
Because unless the known one size doesn't fit all, and that is what happens in these kind of things, and it doesn't help.
Yes, in fact, you've raised a very pertinent point, and let me go across to Abhimanyu Kohar on that. Abhimanyu, this is the problem. Maybe that's why we saw similar problems in Maharashtra, in Uttar Pradesh, now in Madhya Pradesh. One size doesn't fit all. सबकी एक जैसी प्रॉब्लम नहीं, सबने एक टाइम पे लोन नहीं लिया, एक अमाउंट का लोन नहीं लिया, किससे लिया है, किस कंडीशन में लिया है, वो सब देखते देखते जब तक तो वेवर मिलता है उसका फायदा कहीं और ही चला जाता है. अभिमन्यु कोहर, क्या ये रीजन है क्यों किसान को कभी भी फायदा नहीं मिलता?
देखिए, सबसे बड़ा सवाल ये उठता है कि अभी कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ता थे, वो कह रहे थे कि रियल किसानों को उनका हक जरूर मिलेगा और जो किसान नहीं हैं वो इसमें छूट गए होंगे. सबसे पहले जब ये कोई भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है, जब ये सत्ता में आती है, ये पहले विपक्ष में रहते हैं जब बड़े बड़े वादे कर देते हैं, लेकिन जब सत्ता में आते हैं तो ये रियल किसान और फेक किसान की थ्योरी ले आते हैं. इससे पहले बीजेपी वाले कई डिबेट्स में बीजेपी वाले प्रवक्ता ये कहते थे. सबसे पहले मैं इन लोगों से ये पूछना चाहता हूं कि आपकी ये थ्योरी क्या है, रियल किसान आपके अनुसार कौन सा और फेक किसान आपके अनुसार कौन सा है, पहले अपनी ये थ्योरी क्लियर कीजिए. दूसरी बात है, जहां तक इस घोटाले की बात है, जो भी ये 2000 करोड़ का घोटाला बताया जा रहा है, इसमें कहीं ना कहीं दोनों सरकारें दोषी हैं, चाहे वो बीजेपी की सरकार रही हो चाहे कांग्रेस की सरकार रही हो. जो कुछ किसानों को उनने कर्जा लिया 50,000 का, लेकिन उनको दिखाया जा रहा है 1.5 लाख का. यानी जब बीजेपी का शासन चल रहा था उस समय ये गड़बड़ हुई है. लेकिन अभी जो देखा जाए, ये सरकार ने ये वादा किया था कि वो 2 लाख तक के कर्ज माफ कर देंगे, लेकिन वो 7,000 रुपए दे रहे हैं, 8,000 रुपए दे रहे हैं. तो ये यहाँ पे कांग्रेस की गलती है. तो गलती ये दोनों पार्टियों की है. और अंतिम में ये बात कहना चाहूंगा, जो अभी मेरे से पहले वाले जो एक्सपर्ट कह रहे थे कि भाई कर्ज माफी से तो कुछ नहीं होगा, मैं उनको बताना चाहूंगा, जिस रयात बंधु स्कीम की वो इतनी तारीफ कर रहे थे, रयात बंधु स्कीम ठीक है, स्वागत योग्य कदम है, लेकिन उसमें इतने सारे फ्लॉज हैं. रयात बंधु स्कीम कहती है कि अगर किसी किसान ने जमीन किराए पे लेके कोई खेती कर रहा होगा तो उसको रयात बंधु स्कीम के अंडर नहीं लाया जाएगा. और उनको मालूम होना चाहिए कि तेलंगाना में 75% किसान जमीन किराए पे लेके खेती करते हैं. तो आप 75% किसान को तो एक्सक्लूड कर दे रहे हैं. तो क्या किस तरह की स्कीम है रयात बंधु स्कीम? जब तक किसानों की कर्ज माफी नहीं होगी, आपको ये समझना पड़ेगा, ये जितने भी हमारे इकोनॉमिक एक्सपर्ट है उनको ये समझना पड़ेगा कि किसानों के ऊपर कर्ज सरकार की गलत नीतियों की वजह से हुआ है. इसमें किसानों की कोई गलती नहीं है. जब बड़े बड़े कॉर्पोरेट घरानों का आप लाखों करोड़ों माफ करते हैं तब तो कोई वित्तीय घाटा नहीं होता है. और अंतिम बात मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा, अभी आरबीआई की एक रिपोर्ट आई है, उस रिपोर्ट के अनुसार ये साफ तौर पे लिखा हुआ है कि जो किसानों को नाम पे जो लोन दिया जाता है उसमें से 60 to 65% लोन एग्रो बेस्ड इंडस्ट्रीज को दिया जाता है. किसानों को सिर्फ 35 से 40% लोन मिलता है. तो ये जो पूरा एक जो ये थिंकिंग ये है पूरे हमारे देश के अंदर, खासकर इंटेलेक्चुअल क्लास में, कि अगर किसान का, अगर गरीब का कर्ज माफ करने की बात की जाती है, उसको कर्ज मुक्त करने की बात की जाती है, तो वित्तीय घाटा इनको सामने नजर आने लग जाता है. और जब बड़े बड़े कॉर्पोरेट घरानों का 50 लाख करोड़ का टैक्स माफ कर दिया गया तो इनको कहीं भी वित्तीय घाटा नजर नहीं आता है. तो जो डबल स्टैंडर्ड पॉलिसी है, डबल स्टैंडर्ड पॉलिसी खत्म किए जाने की जरूरत है.
Yes. Now, Mr. Richard George, would you want to respond to that? We've had, though you are joining us, I think, for the first time, Mirror Now has raised the farm crisis issue and the pain of the farmers repeatedly over the last 1.5 years. And we've had similar debates about Madhya Pradesh where we used to question the BJP government. Today, you have to give us these answers. Who made this list? How can you start the process with a list that is so faulty to begin with?
Is that a question to me?
Yes.
Yes, sound chala.
Yes, Richard George, the question is
could
to
you
you.
please
The
repeat
question to you
the question?
is, explain to us how is it that your process has only started off on such a wrong note, that the list that you are referring to has so many irregularities. Who made this list? Did you make it, or did you just pull out the records from the BJP government's era?
Now, I don't understand, when the process is like 15th of Jan, the forms were been distributed. Now, the last date for the farmers to submit this form, whatever problem. Now, I would also brief you that there are 3 different kind of forms that are being provided, ensuring, as I said before in my statement as well, we want to assure that any legitimate farmer, any legitimate loan should not be ignored. So the process was being explained in a farmers' meet with a function presided by the Chief Minister Kamal Nath ji himself, and that was being explained. The forms were being distributed. It started distributing on 15th of Jan. The cutoff date for this is 5th of February. Now, until the forms are not being submitted by the farmers, now 5th of February, when they submit the forms, we would start giving the certificates from the 22nd of February. In between that, there is going to be a proper study, and then we're going to be finding out, and then we'll ensure that no farmer is being left out.
So
55 lakh farmers
here
are
is
going
an
to be
example.
benefited from the scheme. I'm again quoting.
I'm sorry, I have stopped believing political parties when they throw these big numbers at us, because your own Congress party in Punjab that came to power almost 2 years ago has not managed to fully implement the waiver scheme. Everybody knows, and it's now a matter of in the public domain, what is the extent of farm loan waiver benefit that has been implemented in Karnataka. So let's not please go there of 55 lakh farmers or whatever the number is who will benefit. Let's talk about where we stand right now.
No,
now
I
explain to me.
I understand the curiosity, and 22nd of February is not far away.
Okay, then explain to me this. Poonam Chand, who
10 दिन का क्यों बोला था?
और फिर 2 दिन में
3 महीने में कर देंगे, 6 महीने में कर देंगे। 10 दिन को क्या क्यों दिलासा दिलाया किसानों को? उनको क्यों मन में ये कह दिया 10 दिन में कर देंगे? किसान आत्महत्या कर रहे हैं, हार्ट अटैक से उनकी मृत्यु हो रही है, उस पर भी तो बताइए।
आप
मध्य प्रदेश के कई
किसानों की चिंता तब नहीं हुई जब मध्य प्रदेश किसान आत्महत्या में पहले नंबर पर आ गया आप ही के शासनकाल में। पिछले 15 वर्षों में मध्य प्रदेश किसान आत्महत्या में नंबर 1 पर आ गया।
एक मिनट
के दर्द का एहसास नहीं हुआ।
15 वर्ष की चर्चा कर रहे हैं। अरे हम तो महीने भर की बात कर रहे हैं।
लोन वेवर की आपने कभी सोची ही नहीं, ना ही उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने का, ना ही ऐसा सोचा कि किसी कृषि क्षेत्र को हम किसी तरह रिवाइव करें। किसानों को अपने किसी तरह से
Richard George, let him finish his point, please. Richard George, let him finish his point, please. There is no point, gentlemen, in talking over each other. I think you're mistaken about what channel you're sitting on. I am going to put the audio down for both of you if you continue like this. You may be mistaken about where you are. Let me remind you, this is Mirror Now. We don't speak over each other. Now, can we please have a civilized debate? Let Dr. Soumitra finish his point, Richard George, then you can respond to him, but at least let him finish his point. Yes, Doctor. Anil Soumitra, go ahead, please. What do you want to say?
जी, मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि पिछली सरकार ने ये नहीं कहा था हम कर्ज माफ कर देंगे, कर्ज खत्म कर देंगे। पिछली सरकार ने पॉलिसी बनाई कि किसानों को 0% पर कर्ज देंगे और 10% की सब्सिडी देंगे। तो कोई किसान अगर 1 लाख का कर्ज ले रहा है तो उसको 1 लाख के कर्जे पर कोई ब्याज नहीं ले रहे थे और 90,000 रुपए आप जमा करिए। बड़ी संख्या में किसानों ने कर्ज लिया, उसका लाभ उठाया और कर्जा वापस किया सरकार को। लेकिन जब से कांग्रेस के जो बड़बोले नेता हैं राहुल गांधी जी, उन्होंने मध्य प्रदेश में आके कहा कर्जा 10 दिन में माफ कर देंगे, किसानों ने कर्ज चुकता करना बंद कर दिया। अब कमलनाथ जी जो मुख्यमंत्री हैं, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री हैं मध्य प्रदेश के, वो किस आधार पर कह रहे हैं 2000 करोड़ का करप्शन हुआ? जब पिछली सरकार ने कर्ज माफ करने की बात ही नहीं की थी तो करप्शन कहां से आया? और आप जो लिस्ट बना रहे हैं, जो डेवलप कर रहे हैं, उसमें जिन किसानों ने कर्ज नहीं लिया उनका नाम आ रहा है उसमें। उसके कारण हार्ट अटैक से मर रहे हैं लोग, किसान मर रहे हैं। कई जिलों में ऐसे हादसे हो गए।
तो ये इनका नाम
उसका
कैसे आ
जवाब
सकता है?
दीजिए।
सुधीर
और
तिवारी
जो
जी,
हमारे
आप
किसान नेता
भोपाल
मित्र
से
बैठे
हैं, आप मध्य
वो
प्रदेश
कांग्रेस
से
के
हैं।
पड़ोसी मित्र से पूछें
एक मिनट
कि भैया ऐसे किसानों की मृत्यु होती रहेगी या कांग्रेस के लोग कुछ करेंगे और किसान संगठन अब आंदोलन करेंगे?
ओके,
किसानों का
डॉक्टर
सहयोग
सौमित्रा, यू
करेंगे
मेड
या
योर
क्या
पॉइंट।
करेंगे? किसान
सुधीर
मित्र
तिवारी
हमारे
जी,
जो नेता मित्र हैं,
ये
बताएं।
है असली मुद्दा। ये जो लोग जिन्होंने लोन नहीं लिया उनका नाम, उनके नाम पे 2-2, 3-3 लाख का लोन लिस्ट में लिखा है। व्हाट डज दैट मीन? हु टुक दैट मनी? इफ द लोन वाज गिवन, वो पैसा कहीं किसी और की जेब में चला गया, तो ये स्कैम हुआ तो किसके समय में हुआ?
देखिए, अभी मैं यही देख रहा हूं कि अभी भी कांग्रेस और बीजेपी दोनों अपने इस मैटर को पॉलिटिसाइज करने में लगे हुए हैं। जहां बीजेपी बोल रही है कि कांग्रेस के का टाइम है, बट कांग्रेस बीजेपी को याद होना चाहिए कि पर हर 3 मिनट में एक किसान आत्महत्या कर रहा था, बीजेपी के टाइम में भी और अभी भी कर रहा है। मुद्दा यह है हमारा कि आप कोई सी भी स्कीम चला रहे हैं, कितना भी आपका 2000 करोड़ का कितना भी आपने फ्रॉड है या जो करप्शन पकड़ा है, मगर आप ये देखिए कि जहां अभी आपने देखा कि एक नसरुल्लागंज में एक किसान ने अपनी बेटी की शादी तय कर दी और इस ये सोच के कि उसको लोन मिलेगा, उसका लोन माफ हो जाएगा, उसकी स्थिति जस से जस से 30 to 40% अगर आप बोलते हैं कि इसमें किसानों में कि खातों में अनियमितताएं हैं, तो मैं कह रहा हूं किसी एक किसान का तो अभी माफ होना चाहिए ना। किसी एक किसान का तो ग्रीन सिग्नल होना चाहिए कि वो अगेन दोबारा अपने लोन ले सके। अभी किसान बड़ी पशोपेश में है कि वो लोन भी नहीं ले सकता और उसका माफ हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है, वो क्या करे? अभी इशू है कि आपने एक किसान का भी आप और क्या जरूरी है आपको सर्टिफिकेट देने की? आप सर्टिफिकेट मत दीजिए, आप उसको 1.5 महीना हो गया है, किसानों को उसको पैसा चाहिए, या तो आप बोल दीजिए नहीं दे रहे या दे रहे हैं, बट ये क्लियरिटी क्यों नहीं है? कहीं किसी के देखिए, किसी के घर में किसी की बेटी की शादी हो रही है, किसी को किसी और खेती करना है, किसी और उसको उसकी पूरी बजटिंग प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, उसको समस्या से समस्या हो जा रही है, और यहां आप जो है मेरे बीजेपी भाई और जो कांग्रेस भाई मुद्दे को जो है पॉलिटिसाइज कर रहे हैं। ये मुद्दा पॉलिटिसाइज करने का नहीं है, इसमें कुछ और आप कुछ गंभीर विषयों पे और गंभीर बातों पे आप पॉलिटिसाइज कर सकते हैं, बट ये मुद्दा किसानों से किसी की जिंदगी का सवाल है।
मैं ये एक और एग्जांपल देती हूँ, क्योंकि आपने ये
ऐसे खेल नहीं सकते हैं।
आपने ये जो बात बोली ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉब्लम है।
आपके साथ है।
The other problem that the farmers are facing is that they all assumed, like the BJP said, that they all assumed they will get this waiver within 10 days, and some of them went ahead and took some more loans. Here is the story of 50-year-old farmer Poonam Chand, who lives just 80 kilometers away from Bhopal. He has a family of 14 people. Now, he is one of those farmers who was expecting a loan waiver. So when the government said that we are going to give it to you in 10 days, he went and fixed his 18-year-old daughter's marriage. But now that money isn't coming through. To add to that, the list says that he's been given a loan of 2.75 lakh instead of 1.5 lakh. So now, because the value against his name is 2.75 lakh rupees, nobody is willing to give him any more money. Here is his story.
अभी साहब मेरे को इतनी परेशानी है कि जिस टाइम पे मेरी लड़की की शादी तय नहीं करी थी मैंने, उस टाइम पे कमलनाथ की सरकार जो बनी उस टाइम पे इन्होंने एक घोषणा पत्र निकाला था। उसमें 10 दिन के अंदर, 11वां दिन नहीं होने दूंगा मैं, 10 दिन के अंदर 2 लाख का कर्जा माफ़ हर किसान का करूंगा। मैंने जाके पंडित जी से मुहूर्त निकलाया, शादी मैंने तय कर ली। इसके बाद में मुझे इतना गुमराह कर दिया ये सरकार ने कि मैं बार बार ये कागज़ लाइए वो कागज़ लाइए। इसके बाद में सोसाइटी से मैंने लोन लिया था मात्र 1,50,000 रुपये। उसमें उन्होंने मेरे ऊपर कर्ज निकाला गया है 2,75,000 रुपये। अब मैं मेरे इस खुशी में मेरी लड़की की शादी की, मैं जब ये घोषणा पत्र में हमें खुशी हुई थी कि 2 लाख का कर्जा माफ़ हो रहा है। मेरे पास में छोटी किसानी है, 3 एकड़ का किसान हूँ, मैं छोटा किसान हूँ। मैं बड़ा खुशी में, मेरा परिवार बड़ा खुशी में हो गए थे। अब वो घोषणा पत्र के बाद में मैं इतना परेशान हो चुका हूँ। इधर तो शादी तय हो चुकी है और अब मैं जिस किसान के पास में जाता हूँ जिस पैसे वाले के पास में जाता हूँ, शादी तो मुझे निश्चित रूप से करना है, मगर मैं इतना हैरान परेशान हो गया हूँ कि कर्जे लेने जब जाता हूँ तो वो लोग कहते हैं कि भैया वो 2 लाख माफ़ होंगे जिसके बाद में देंगे, 2 लाख माफ़ होंगे जिसके बाद में देंगे। अब अभी तक हमारे पास में कोई लेखा जोखा नहीं आया है।
Now, can anybody tell me how do we fix this problem? How can we help this man? Mr. Richard George, do you have any answers? आप 55 लाख किसानों के साथ खड़े हैं, ये पूनम चंद जी का क्या होगा? Richard George?
As I said,
yes.
The government will start distributing the certificates from 22nd of February. And the commitment that the Chief Minister Kamal Nath ji has given that every farmer's loan up to 2 lakhs would be waived off.
No, but how will you resolve these discrepancies?
Now, if there are certain
Are you giving a certificate for 1.5 lakh rupee or 2.75 lakh
of the anomalies?
Are you giving a certificate for 1.5 lakh or 2.75 lakh? How do you resolve the discrepancies which are there in the list? How can you investigate this entire problem of thousands and lakhs of farmers within 3 weeks?
The process obviously is going to start from the 5th of February, and it is not that it is going to start from the Gram Panchayat. There is a nodal officer which is already there, provided in every Gram Panchayat, and they've already started looking into the matters. In fact, there are 45 lakh farmers who have already submitted the forms, and the work is also began on those lists as well. So everything is going to be fulfilled. And as I again reconfirm, it was a vachan that was being given. The vachan would be fulfilled. And in due course of time, not only the farmers of Madhya Pradesh, but also Bharatiya Janata Party in the Pradesh will see that something that they were not able to do, they were neither concerned about for last 15 years, how those things are being nicely implemented over here, and the farmers would get the benefit of it.
Yes, Sudhir Tiwari.
देखिए, जब बीजेपी की सरकार थी तो हमारे मामा कहे जाने वाले शिवराज सिंह चौहान जी ने सबसे पहले बोला था कि भाइयों और बहनों, यूरिया आप किसान यूरिया के नाम पे आप 1 लाख का कर्ज लेते हैं और 90,000 रुपए आप उसमें बैंक में जमा करिए, 10,000 रुपए आपका मामा भरेगा। ये जो 10,000 रुपए हैं अभी तक उन्होंने मामा ने भरे नहीं हैं, ये भी एक बहुत बड़ा पॉइंट है। इसके कारण उनका जो है कर्ज जो बढ़ा हुआ आ रहा है, वो ये भी एक कारण है कि मामा ने 10,000 रुपए जो कि 90,000 किसान ने वापस से जमा कर दिए बैंक में,
ये जनरलाइज मत
10,000 रुपए जो मामा ने जमा नहीं करे। तीसरी बात ये, आपकी सरकार जो बहुत किसान हितैषी सरकार है, तो भाई मोदी जी ने चुनाव से पहले बोला था कि मित्रों किसान को पूरा दाम नहीं मिलता, मेरा दिल जलता है, किसान को लागत के आधार पे हम 50% मुनाफा जोड़ के देखिए आप डिसेंटली बहुत मेरे को बात को रखने दीजिए। आप बीच में बोलेंगे तो आप अपनी अभद्रता का परिचायक बनेंगे। देखिए, मोदी जी ने सबसे पहले बोला था कि हम स्वामीनाथन आयोग की रिपोर्ट को रिकमेंडेड को फॉलो करेंगे। अब आप बीजेपी सरकार है वो क्या कर रही है?
पूछ लो चलना है कि नहीं, तो आप
मोदी जी ने बोला था कि जितनी जितनी लागत लगती है उसमें 50% जोड़ के
रिपोर्ट में क्या रिकमेंडेशन है सरकार ने कहा तो 1.5 गुना
हम समर्थन मूल्य फिक्स करेंगे। उसका क्या हुआ? आप जो बड़ी बातें कर रहे हैं उसका क्या हुआ? मुझे आप बोल रही है
तो कर दिया ना, अरे कर दिया, प्रक्रिया शुरू हो गई भैया, प्रक्रिया शुरू हो गई। अरे कैबिनेट का निर्णय हो गया, केंद्र सरकार ने कर दिया है,
5 साल पूरे हो जा रहे हैं, आपके प्रक्रिया फिर चालू हो रही है, फिर लोकसभा चुनाव आ रहे हैं, फिर आप वही आपने राग अलाप कर रहे हैं।
अरे तो
देखिए अब ये पॉलिटिक्स आपका ये नहीं चलेगा, जुमलाबाजी नहीं चलेगी।
As much as I would want to sit and discuss what went wrong then, and it should be discussed, the fact of the matter is BJP government failed in helping its farmers, which is why they got booted out of power. Congress government primarily got an edge and came back to power because they made this promise to the farmers that we will help you. But if they take it so lightly, then how will this help ever reach the farmer? Now, Mr. Agnihotri, I know the audio line with you is bad, but are you able to hear me? Because I have a question for you. Okay, Mr. Agnihotri,
Yes,
if there are
please
so
tell
many
me.
discrepancies in the first
me,
list
what is
that
your
has
question?
come, where people who didn't take loan, their names have popped up, where people who've taken lower amount of loan, it's showing a higher amount, some have repaid the loan, but the list doesn't show. How long does the process take to fix this? The Congress government is telling us that in the next 25 days, they will just implement it and give the certificates. Is that even realistic?
I'm not able to hear you clearly, but as I have already said, this loan waiver scheme is basically flawed. All the economists have said that this is not the real way. It destroys the discipline of giving loans and getting them repaid. So it is not a very good idea to begin with to announce this kind of a scheme. And that is where somewhere there has to be a rethinking on the part of the government to tell the people that they will give them some other benefit on the basis of direct benefit transfer, on the basis of their land holding or something, as has been done by other states.
Yes.
And I think that would be much better than this whole rigmarole of loan waiver.
Well, I do agree with you on a larger principle basis that political parties shouldn't just think that for 5 years they don't do any work, they don't come up with a proper policy, and then they can announce a farm loan waiver and get away. But the fact of the matter is the situation has become so dire for our farmers across the country that first we need to give them some immediate help so that they stop killing themselves, and then come up with a longer-term plan. A big thank you to all of our panelists for joining us. This, of course, is a continuous process. Mirror Now will continue with its coverage, bring you some more stories, and continue to ask the questions to the Kamal Nath government, as we do with most state governments. The fact of the matter is that this needs to be a lesson learned, not just for political parties, but also for the people, for the voters and the farmers. Don't take it on face value when somebody tells you that in 2 days we will make your problems go away, or in 10 days the money will reach your banks, because it won't. Because this process is now going to take months together. The Kamal Nath government may say it will be done by February and it won't be done. Just look at the mess. Look at the gravity and the depth of this, with the discrepancies and irregularities and even a possibility of a scam. How on earth are these farmers going to get their money? How will the government know who is deserving of how much of waiver? The records are so mixed up right now. So yes, while it is important to bring in the farm crisis in the political narrative in election season, what is more important is that once you win the election, you ensure that you deliver on these promises. Now, of course, it's barely been a month and a half since the Congress government came to power in Madhya Pradesh, but they should take cue from what has happened in Karnataka and Punjab to know this situation cannot be taken lightly. Thank you so much for joining us on this debate on Last Word.